On Kiwi. Gosh, it's been a few weeks. I've got to know where your intro is. There it is.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Wine Vault Radio with Jason Bryant from winevaulttv.com.
Indeed, Jason Bryant from winevaulttv.com, and also, g'day to Jason, by the way. G'day. And also the Vale, Sophia and Finn in the Kiwi studio.
Hello.
Guesting on the Wine Vault feature today.
If I was a bit younger, I'd probably know who the Vales were.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd know the Vales if you heard them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play something a little bit later on. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
sweet.
And you'll know.
I just feel a bit out of touch, kind of a bit old, 40.
And it's kind of like revolving doors here in the studio as well, because you guys have just come back from the UK, and Jason, you're about to take off
Tonight, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a month.
What's it like over there at the moment, guys?
It's a waking hell.
Oh, come on.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I haven't been there for 2 months, but I hear reports and they're not good.
Very fluey, swiney,
Yeah.
Yep.
greeny, pallor. Yeah.
Fairly grim, eh?
Economically depressed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
The
man.
country's lost its smile.
Zombies on the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
In packs.
Shaun of the Dead.
It may be,
Are we down the Winchester?
it may be economically depressed. Is it musically depressed? Sometimes it's the
Kind
best
of is,
time
actually.
for music.
It should be, because that's when all the kind of protest stuff comes out,
Yeah.
and like people start
think-
getting a bit of passion,
I
fire
think
in the belly.
it'll start getting like that, but at the moment everyone's just really upset and kind of shocked, and the proper downturn hasn't
Yeah.
happened. But I think in a year probably.
There'll be some good tunes
Yeah.
out of it, I reckon.
Yeah. And of course, fairly, amongst all that, very, very cold as well. Lots of snow. There's more snow than you've seen at all over there before?
No, it's kind of, I don't know. We made a cool snowman, looked like Peter Sellers. That was cool. I like the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I like
weather.
the definite
isn't it?
seasons.
You like weather. Weather, like really good weather, is exciting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
Definite
bit
seasons, like kind of in Auckland, everything just kind of rolls, kind of it's fairly undulating in its
Yeah.
seasonal change.
I was a bit disappointed by our soft cyclone this week. We were promised
Did we have
a
one?
decent cyclone. Yeah. We were
Okay.
promised a good cyclone. Didn't happen. Yeah.
That's Auckland, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, a bit of rain.
Vales have been busy though, recording a new EP. Which is it out yet, or is it about to be released?
It's out on Monday.
It's called The Troubles of the Brain EP.
It is.
Accurate description of what's going on.
It's, completely. It's the best title I could think of.
How many tracks on it?
I think there's 7. Yeah.
That's-
Because
That's a long EP.
Yeah, that
It is a long EP. I thought, a generous EP is a good idea. That's what I said to myself. And
It's a
then
recession. You've got to give things away for free.
We're living in the free and thank you society.
it's good. They're all quite short as well, so it's not quite as generous as it may appear. It's 7.
Is it Smithsonian kind of short? Like 2 minutes?
They're all 2.5 to 3, or very concise and
Because that's what they used to do.
it's good. You can do a lot in 2.5 minutes. Yeah.
Well, it's
no point dragging it on, I don't think.
Isn't like around about that time the quintessential pop song where you can fit in a couple of verses, a couple of choruses.
Yeah, it's
out.
the old structure.
Yeah.
I guess that I really enjoyed working that amount of time.
Yeah. And how have things changed for the band recently, musically? Are you moving on a little bit to new realms, do you think?
I hope so. Yeah, I think we're always kind of moving and falling apart and putting ourselves back together. And
Yeah.
we started our own label to release the CP on, which was quite a coup for us, I guess.
Is that,
And,
have you been let go of or you've gotten out of a contract, or?
Yeah. We've been on Rough Trade for about 10 years, and now seems a good time to experiment with, seeing if you can become entirely independent, I suppose. And, it's just an experiment, really, to see.
Try and get some control.
Yeah, get a bit more. Have no one else in the way of what you're doing, I suppose. Even a lovely record label as Rough Trade are still someone else's record label, I suppose.
Yeah. And I suppose I would imagine it's an effort to kind of try and make sense of the revenue models and the way forward.
I don't know, what any of those words mean.
If it's your own label,
sounds boring.
then obviously, or who's looking after the business side then?
I think that
was it you?
It's my job,
Was it you?
isn't it?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holding the purse strings.
Yeah.
holding strings. And they may
Waiting for the purse to be attached.
Holding a balloon. I think it's cool. It's kind of time for stuff like that to happen.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. What about America? You've been on tour over there at all, or making a push into the States?
Yeah, America's been great for us over the last few years. It's kind of a new. We were just touring around Europe fairly consistently for 4 or 5 years, and then America's opened up, and it's really exciting. You know, it's.
I must admit, browsing college radio over there, hearing the Bales pop up occasionally.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
going really well. The EP's going well there as well, and yeah, it's nice. It's a good country for us.
Yeah. Jason, you're looking forward to, as you say, heading back to the UK as well. Any reunions on the horizon?
Yeah, I've got a school reunion,
Yeah?
a mini school reunion, which is kind of like, it's 25, 26 years since I left those guys.
Yeah.
And but I still keep in contact with a lot of them. We were a tight-knit bunch.
Is there a standard length of time after that you have a reunion?
It's supposed to be 10,
I thought it was 10.
25.
All right.
But we had ours at 12. That was just before I came across, because fairly dysfunctional lot. And then kind of this year, because just a bit lazy ass, kind of, no one really wanted to organise it, because it takes a lot to organise.
Yeah, right.
And so I just put on Facebook, let's do it. And
where in England are you going?
down to Basingstoke. I've got a mate who's sick, very sick. So my whole flight is kind of whole vacation is dedicated to seeing him before he passes away. So I'm going to catch up with him and spend 2 weeks with him. Then I'm originally a Pom, and so
No.
Yeah, I know. Despite this kind of Kiwi brogue, a thick Kiwi brogue. And so I'm going to go down and spend some time with my brother and family and kind of aunts and uncles. So yeah, be good.
Well, it's nice that you've been able to drop in just before you take your flight with a bottle of wine. What have you brought in?
It arrived this morning, so I don't really know too much about it. It's 2009 Mount Vernon Sauvignon Blanc, and so it's kind of almost 2 years old. So it should develop. It should kind of have a few kind of developed characteristics with it. Kind of a bit of, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because it's Lawson's Dry Hills.
Okay.
And I think it's an export label. And I have no idea why it turned up to me, but it did this morning, and so I thought, great. What a good opportunity to do some aged-ish Sauvignon.
Cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Spent a bit of time, of course, on the weekend with the Fly My Pretties.
Don't we know it?
Gig, yeah, at Pegasus Bay in Waipara. What a beautiful vineyard. I recommend if you're travelling through Waipara, drop into any of the vineyards there, and you're probably going to get a good experience. But the Peg Bay was absolutely beautiful.
They make great wine.
A really weird sunset as well, because there was the nor'wester and you had the nor'west arch, and just a really strange light. It was
now it's
some
Met
great
talk.
photos.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That northwest arch.
No.
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 You haven't been to Christchurch on a crazy nor'west hot wind day?
No. Apparently it turns people mad though.
Yeah. Oh,
that's all I know about it.
I had to get out of town.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't feel right until I got back to Auckland, to be fair. All right, so let's have a little.
Are you used to drinking European wine, having been based over there for quite a while?
Yeah.
It's very different.
It is really different.
It's less sweet.
Yeah.
You get more dry, more earthy character generally.
Is that the deal? With all European?
With all mainly
more earthy.
All the reds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think. We got quite into Italian reds this year.
Yeah,
but we don't really know anything about wine, so
it doesn't matter as long as you enjoy it.
But we have this impression though that like New Zealand wine is like everywhere and everyone's kind of drinking it. If you go into the average bottle store, will you come across some Kiwi wine?
There's heaps there, but it's really expensive.
Right.
Like any New Zealand Sauvignon is like £20.
Wow.
50% of all Sauvignon Blanc drunk in the UK is from New Zealand.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because it's being sold at rock bottom prices here at the moment. Because there's so much of it.
And in the UK, in some of the supermarkets, you can pick it up for kind of like £4.
That's true, Tesco prices.
Yeah.
Is this a regular thing on your show, like every week, a wine thing?
Yeah.
On a Friday, we like to kick back into the weekend.
Interesting.
You just registered what time it is, Finn.
Yeah.
Still before
Have you got a curfew or something?
It's big day out day. You've got a long day.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, I'm heading straight to the big day out after this. So you guys are going along. What are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, the Stooges. I didn't know Primal Scream were playing, but that's exciting as well.
Screamadelica, yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want to see Andrew WK.
Yep.
Finn's laughing.
There's a bit of a clash for a lot of people with Primal Scream and LCD Sound System playing at the same time.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Right.
But
there's a few of those though, right? Grinderman and MIA as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy decision, but also a hard one.
You will not find me in front of Tool tonight.
No, you'll be in the lounge.
It's maybe a little bit of lounge time, a little bit of.
Tool are meant to be fun, and
yeah.
I've never seen them live. They played a lot though. Right?
I don't know if fun's the word.
Isn't it? I thought they'd be
No,
fun.
Are they heavy?
nobody says what the great party band Tool are.
Aren't they a heavy band?
Yeah, I suppose heavy art rock.
Art rock
would be one way to describe
visually,
it. Yeah,
visually cool though.
Yeah,
it might be. I don't know.
I mean, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't. It depends on what they're able to do on that stage in a short time. But I imagine a Tool concert that was specifically Tool would be an amazing kind of set. With you probably have trapeze artists, all kind of
Rammstein,
crazy stuff going on.
I heard
Yeah,
someone
Rammstein.
call Tool like people who play prog and dress like the Matrix. I thought that was quite a good.
Yeah.
It's quite
The last time I went to the big day, it was Rage Against the Machine, which was awesome. It was that was fantastic big day out.
Well, really looking forward to it. So the EP out next week.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Go and get it. It's got 7 tracks on it. What should I play from it? So I've got The Stars came out.
Yeah,
Once
we've
the
just
lights went
been over here making a video for that.
Oh, and whereabouts have you made a video?
In St Kevin's Arcade and
Oh,
in somewhere else out in Henderson in a studio. Yeah.
Oh, great.
It's kind of about our friend Alexander Gander directed it, and
hot
young piece of
directorial.
One to watch and keep an eye on.
Yeah. It's kind of about a kind of existential crisis of a. I was just a friend of ours in a star costume, wanking. Basically. You can say that.
That's
Right?
what
You can say
happens,
that.
yeah.
Cool. That'll make primetime TV.
Cool.
Yeah, the BBC.
When are you going to play live?
We're doing some shows, I think, in Europe next month. So but
That doesn't help anyone here.
No, it doesn't. But we're all split because the rest of the band are in England, we're here, so we kind of got to go there first and then bring them back here. That's the plan.
What could you could do something? So, Sophia, you're playing bass, yeah?
I don't know that a show with just me and Finn would be
No?
that good.
Yeah, it'd be awful. So yeah, we'll wait. No, it's okay. We were here.
Okay.
We were here last year, and yeah,
it'll happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for dropping on.
Thanks
Brian.
for having us. Thanks for the wine.
What do we think of the wine? But
I thought it was fairly ordinary.
Oh.
It doesn't excite me. I know it's not cold because, which would alarm you, but
I can't tell with white wine. I don't ever.
Neither.
It's not red wine.
but I've tasted plenty of wine at exactly
Is that a
this
fair
kind
comment?
of style.
Is there?
I mean, it is only 12
It's nice.
bucks. It's easy drinking. It's
Yeah.
alright.
$12. That's pretty good.
An acceptable thing to do.
Yeah, it is acceptable. It's a good barbecue wine. I'd say kind of like 84 points.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's plenty around like it right now. So, but yeah, it's alright.
Jackson, mine.
Okay. And Jason,
Just a whiff.
I will-
travel well.
Yeah, and I'm going to do this with you next week.
Yeah. Well,
With
via
Skype.
Via Skype.
Yeah.
BDO.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't be able to share the wine. I
How do you know?
suppose. Well,
Have you not
'cause-
seen USB wine?
Oh, you'll have to tell me about that in the meantime. We'll have to set that up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adios.
Let's play the track from the Bales called "The Stars Came Out Once the Lights Went
I'm
Out."
caught between the pen and the page, lost in the remains of the age. Daddy, when you were young,